Okay, I think we're getting there. We're layering up this area. It's certainly looking much more colourful. That is really, really nice. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in our modded city of New Tealand, and I was given a challenge of sorts in the comments of a previous episode, probably 1 or 2 episodes back. When we built this area here, we placed some of these new buildings down from the Japanese Content Creators Pack. It wasn't Modern Japan, Pearls from the East, I think it was called. And they just sort of said, you know, they were a little bit disappointed that I didn't make better use of the Japanese assets that are available in the game, in the DLC, and of course the Steam Workshop, that I just sort of put them down along here. And do you know what? I think that's a fair comment to make. There are a lot of things that I haven't used, and I think I can do better. Now, I'm not an expert on Japanese culture by any stretch of the imagination or exactly how things should look, but I know what's available to us, and I'm going to try and do my best. So let's turn this into more of a Japanese-inspired area. So we're going to be using the Find It mod, which is going to help us a lot. So I'd like to set this up to have access to some of the items that I've downloaded. So the first thing that we can type in is Japan, and that gives us access to some items that are already in the game. Of course, the Japanese garden, but I've just downloaded the castle, some trees that we're going to use as well. So that's going to stay like that. We're going to open another one, and this one I'm going to type in cherry. So now we've got access to some different items. Oh, the cherry tree promenade. What are we going to do with that? And all sorts of trees. And then what you can also do over here, if we add another one in, and then we add an extra filter. Now, the extra filter, unfortunately, counts for all of the panels. So what I'm going to do here is going to affect the other ones as well. But I'm going to tick this box. Again, there we go. And we're going to change this to required DLC or CCP, Content Creator Pack. And then down here, we have the Pearls from the East DLC, which gives us all of these other items that we can add in as well. So we've got nice little props, decorations. We've got the temple complex. We have the panda sanctuary. And we're going to make use of all of those. There was also released at another point. Let's have a look here. Modern Japan Content Creator Pack. As you can see, you'll probably recognize some of these buildings. We've been using them down here. So maybe we could take 1 or 2 of these and add them in. We shall see. But what I'm going to do is close that and turn this back one to Pearls from the East. Oh, and one more. We also have the lovely flower trees that come with the game anyway. I think these ones do, and a couple of other options as well. And I've got a cherry blossom in there. So I'm looking forward to using all of those. I've also downloaded a new monorail that I'd like to use on this line here. Let's see if this is going to work. So we go into our line details and select model. Aha, we have the Invicta monorail, and that is going to be applied to just this stretch along here. So I'm assuming these ones are going to come home and drop off their passengers and disappear, and then hopefully we're going to get a new one appear. Ooh, let's have a look at this. Now, for those that don't know, Invicta was a series by City Walk, City Wall and Skibbith. And it was Skylines Invicta, and I think they just... Oh, there's another one of the old ones going back. They just absolutely changed all the assets in the game to make something absolutely amazing and mind-blowing, if you want to go and check that out. I'm just thinking now we've got this going, that maybe the red colour... I don't know, we might just leave it red. We'll see how that goes. I like that. It looks smart. How many people does this hold out of interest? Let's just grab that. 90 people, so that's fine. Excellent. So that is our first change to this area. So I'm just going to swing this round. And if we go back into here and go to cherry, we'll untick that. So I've downloaded this cherry tree promenade, which I was wondering... Do you know what? That's annoying. I thought that was going to go the other way round. If we pop that on there and have a look. Ah, that's a shame. The way that was pictured, it actually went like this. Let's just grab that and turn it this way. And it ran along the side of the road. but that's going to say it doesn't like it. And actually looking at this now and the little items it's got on here, that's looking more Chinese than Japanese to me. So no, we will leave that one. We can certainly do something ourselves. So let's maybe have a look over here first at these buildings that we've got over here. I had a few comments about the way I pronounced Raymond. I know some people would say ramen. That's just accents. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our tree forest brush. Is that going to remove those? No, it's just going to remove the trees. So I'm going to remove the trees that I've added in here. So we've got trees that are actually already built in to these assets. And then we've got the ones that I've added. There we go, down the side. Excellent. Oh, actually, there is no trees built into the assets. It's all the ones that I've added. Ah, okay, fair enough. So if we remove that, and then we come into here, and I'm thinking some of these beautiful Japanese cherry trees around here would just be lovely. Let's plop some of these down. So we've got that sort of, I think some of these, let's have a look. Who's made that one? Doesn't say on there. That one doesn't say on there. Okay. Just search for cherry tree. You'll be able to find them. And I think there's a few different sorts of these anyway. Yeah, I'm wondering whether we keep these ones, these rounded ones, for going down the main road and just sort of stick to using maybe some of these in this area. Let's see what it looks like. I think that looks nice, doesn't it? I think that really adds a nice pop of colour. What I don't want to do is overload it with all the same colour. So we've got our flower trees as well, which I think would go in here really well. Let's just pop these down so we can see what they are. Let's just go here. So we've got this one. I don't think these pictures really do them justice. There we go. Ah, excellent. See, this one here just looks green to me, but then, yeah, you look over there. Okay. Let's maybe mix and match this a bit. I think that looks nice, doesn't it? I don't want to overdo it. So once we've added a load in down here as well, need to try and see what we can do. Because we've got these as well. I think that is the same tree that we've got there. Yes, it is. Yeah, and these are very, very colourful Japanese maple trees. They're beautiful trees as well. I'm just wondering whether... Yeah, so we pop an orange one in here and there. I don't know what I want to do. Let's put Prop and Trianiki on. Let's put this... I want to get this over here. And then it completely changes the palette again from what we've got, doesn't it? Oh, that was rather large. What do we think? What do we think? Yeah, I think that's okay. So that's the idea for along here. So, yeah, we'll come to that in a minute. And then along the main road here, I think we're going to clear a little bit of space. Oh, yes, and we're going to come back to the bird and bee haven in a moment. Let's get rid of all of those down there. Yeah, I was while I was editing the video, I put this here to be nice and quiet, didn't I? Instead of in the middle of a load of buildings like I normally do. Then I stuck a dirty great big monorail right outside. I was like, "Duh, Biffa!" But yeah, so we will adjust that. Don't worry. But let's just work on what this road is going to look like down here. So should we just go for a nice big cherry blossom adult tree all down the side here? I think that would look nice. If we can get this in a big straight row. Now, is that too close together? That just slightly looks too close together. I know they normally are. Whenever I see them like this by the side of the road, they are very close together. But I just think a little bit of space is going to make all the difference. How does that look? That adds a really nice touch down there, doesn't it? I'm just wondering now whether to do the same on the other side. Had a few comments that these tall trees were sort of blocking the view over there. I mean, I don't think they are. If you're sort of down here on the grounds, look, they're so tall. You could see out there anyway. But actually, I think now I've added those cherry trees in, that really adds a little something, doesn't it? I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. There we go. What do you think of that? Oh, that really adds a pop of colour along there, doesn't it? That is really, really nice. We could even perhaps just adjust this slightly. I like this big tree here, so we're not going to get rid of that. If I just move all these up just a little bit, and then we can add one in here. There we go. So it doesn't quite break it up. Excellent. That is looking nice. And then how should we do this along here? Should we still have these along here like this until it gets to this junction and make that the sort of break point for the cherry trees? I think so. And then we can have these other trees dotted around here. Okay, excellent. Okay, I think we're getting there. We're layering up this area. It's certainly looking much more colourful. That is really, really nice. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Right, let's just take a look what other assets we have available to us. So if we go back to this one here and tick the required DLC pearls from the east. We've got all sorts of things we'd like to add in here. I'd like to put in the temple complex and the panda sanctuary and the bird and bee haven thing over here. So I'm thinking of sort of building... let's have a look. We're going to move this, first of all, out the way. So we'll just pop that. Let's put them all over here so we'll see what they look like. So we've got that one. That one is quite large. And that one there is exactly the same thing. I just clicked the same thing twice. I think I did. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Panda Sanctuary, very nice. He's looking cool. And the Temple Complex. Okay. And then the Bird and Bee Haven. I just think they all go together really nicely. So maybe out here, we need to just add... let's have a think. We need to just add sort of like a little road, I think, coming off of here. Definitely going to be a 1U road. This one, I think. So just to sort of start off this area... Something like that. We've still got Prop and Tree Anarchy on. Whoops. Let's turn that off. And then where could we put these? I'm just thinking about expanding this piece of land here. Because if we look at these are quite large. We're not going to fit them in there. But we could sort of maybe expand out here a bit. Let's just check there's no... let's put this one on here. Yeah, there's no ferry lines or anything going along here. It's going to mean perhaps we're going to lose a bit of beach area, but we can certainly work on trying to get that fixed. So let's just maybe expand this down here and then just have another little piece that sort of sticks out. Oh man, water. Almost like this is sort of curving around this rock formation here. Oh man. No. Biffa's done it again. Oh man alive. All my new trees. The monorail's even stopping. It's not that high. I don't think that's going to permanently destroy anything. These people are still happily running around and doing stuff. Is it go? Yeah, it'll go down. It'll go down. I should have paused. Will I ever learn? Probably not. Okay, so I'm going to use the Move It mod to grab that. Yep, there we go. And put that one over here. And we're going to turn that around. We can add some road access in a moment. Just want to sort of see the space that we need. Let's maybe face it like that. Yeah, excellent. Oh, there goes a big tidal wave that I've caused. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, that'll be good. That can go there. The Bird and Bee Haven. Oh, every time I say that, I think of flipping Austin Powers. Behave. Let's grab this. The Panda Sanctuary is going to be a big one to fit in, isn't it? We'll see how we can do that. Oh, man, I'm using all the mouse buttons on my mouse at the same time. All my fingers are in action. Right, so if we go sort of here, without messing up the land too much, that's nicely alongside there, and then we can fix this bit up over here. Let's make this a tiny bit smaller. So I'm going to give it a bit of extra land like that, and then we're going to give it a sweeping pass with the smoothify tool, and hopefully get that looking okay. How's that looking? That's looking okay, isn't it? Not too bad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this sandy sort of look down here. I want to try and do that, but I'm a bit low to. I think it's a different colour. It doesn't actually let me do it. Is it because it's not on a coast? I was going to try it somewhere where it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, look, it's like a different colour. That is not the right colour. Oh, no, I'm taking it away. Oh, actually, it's doing it over here, look. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. That's all right. So if I make this a bit smaller, we can add a little bit of this around here. That's weird. It's like it doesn't let me place it. Let's put this on full. Doesn't let me place it there. Oh, it does. It's just going really slow. I just want it along here. I think it's like a bit random. I don't quite know how that's working. If it is. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. And the Panda Sanctuary, that is flipping gigantic. Let's just swing that around and bring that over here. I don't think that is going to fit on here. I think we'd be forcing it if we did. But we've got this spot over here. I'll just turn that around. Man, hope we don't accidentally drop that into the wrong place. And if we put that alongside... Oh, man. It's not going to fit there, is it? How about I turn that around? Oh, darn it. I let go. Am I going to mess anything up? Oh, no, we're fine. Just wondering whether, if we put that alongside here... like that, and then just expand this out, I think we'd be okay. So I'm going to use my Move It mod, marquee selection, change that to nodes, and grab any nodes that are in there. There we go. And we'll bring those out. Whoa, that was one too far. Oh, I've not upgraded that one. I don't think I have I? So let's grab that. Upgrade. Can I upgrade this type? It is the same type of thing. Can I turn it round? Oh, it let me do that one. And it let me do that one. It just needs to turn around. Excellent. And then we can just sort of line this all up. Yeah, it's like randomly turning it around as I'm moving it. Things are going weird today. I don't know why. Okay, I think we've got that sorted. Are you going to turn around? Please? You did it every other time. Let's put Anarchy on. Turn around. That is weird. Every other time I did this, he quite happily upgraded. We'll add that in. Now it's facing the wrong way again. Okay, we'll add that in. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, I think I've realised what it is. It's because there's all this water down here. The game's like freaking out saying, you can't possibly... Let's just make this bigger. Not that big. You can't possibly have it facing the other way because of the land. Biffa's big brain finally kicks in. There we go. So I'm just going to make that the same height as that, which actually sunk it down. That was surprising. I thought it was going to go the other way. Yay, we've done it. Okay, excellent. And then we'll just get this. Nope, wrong button. We'll get that. There we go, down there like that. Excellent. Okay, so that fits in there nicely. Very good, very good. It's got access and we can add the road round here. Cool. Okay, right. What is next? Let's get this thing over here hooked up. So this is going to need road access. So I'm going to delete these paths that I popped in here before. They can stay, and then we're going to use our 1U road because it's nice and small, and we're going to put that in front of here to start with. Is that okay? You happy with road access like that? I think you are. Okay, so I'm just thinking about how we can get the power across to over here. And we do have another item. Let me just turn this off. It's called the Japanese Castle. I'm just wondering whether that would fit in there. I mean, that would take the power across, so that would sort that problem out. How does that look? I'll tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to remove these. We're going to pop in... I know I've got the red one as well, but I'm sticking with the orange one. That's sort of like the theme that we're going for in this area. Let's move that over a tiny bit so they're sort of in the centre. I think that looks okay, doesn't it? I think that looks nice. Set back from there. Got the monorail outside. Yeah. It's got the nice trees in as well. We need to add some more trees and things around here, but I think that is looking rather good. Excellent. And then also we've got, let's just come back out of there, we've got the Japanese garden, which comes with Cities Skylines anyway, and I'm wondering whether we could sort of pop that in over here somewhere to sort of continue our theme down. Let's have a look. I mean, that would have been perfect, but we've got all the road connections and paths and things. Is that just a path there? It is. I'm just wondering whether, if we just delete that and we turn it around this way, how does that fit in? Oh, it's like overlapping, I bet, with just a teeny tiny little bit of manoeuvring. We can make that look like it's supposed to be there. Like that. So as you come up, you go through the middle of the two. Let's go down into this view. Through the middle of the two gates. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do as well. We're going to change this road here because having all those trees on it is just a little bit too much. So let's go and have this one. Oh, that's one way, isn't it? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had this one-way system, didn't we? Okay, let's go with that one then. And that probably means we could just move these back a little bit. Yeah, because these were 1U roads, weren't they? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change these to the ones without the trees that are right next to it. Actually, no, that one will be fine. There we go, added some of those other trees along there. So I've taken the trees off the main road. I think that's looking nice. I like the sculpted sort of look of the straight lines on this section to go in with our shopping centres. And then over here it's more sort of random. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think we need to add a few trees around this area. Now, over here with the Bird and Bee Haven, last time I put this down and put some trees around, it had quite a few comments saying you really need trees. That have got, what are we looking for in here? Oh, field, ruined, gravel. Nah, don't want those. Yeah, you want more flowery trees. I think that's what the general consensus was. So let's pop a load of these around here. Whoa, that's far too many. I want this on 1, on 0, otherwise we get millions of them on one spot. Yeah, I definitely think that is a huge improvement over what it was before. We've got this nice little area here going on. I've just been looking through at some of the other assets that we've got. And we've got like bamboo fences, we've got lights, we've got little statues here. They're so tiny though, that's the only thing. It's like I could place these down and you're never going to see them. Just do that. I mean, it adds like a little speck on the screen. So I'm just wondering whether not to worry too much about those at the moment. We've got our main larger assets in. Cherry trees, Japan, let's untick that. So what have we got? We've got that in. How big is this one? Is that quite small as well? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm just seeing if there's anything that we haven't used That is the one that needs to be ticked with that. Yeah, we've done our flower trees. So let's actually have a look in here and change this to modern Japan. So now we're going to get access to some different buildings, and we've got different assets down here as well. Let's go back over here to our food section. And where is it? This sign here I thought could be quite good. Yeah, because we've got all of these different food items as you come up here. So let's just put Anarchy on. There we go. So if we pop that on there, everybody comes out. They're going to see that, aren't they? Maybe one on the other side as well. We could pop that. Where do the buses go? Actually, don't want it to get in the way. So maybe we'll pop that one there so they can see it from both sides. And then I'm thinking right up the other end as you come sort of into this area. Where would that go? We've got the street corner here. We've got the bridge. Here where they're walking past, we're going to pop one there. Just to sort of slightly advertise that area. What else could we use? We've got upwards wall-mounted lights. That's a teeny tiny thing. A little temple. We've already got one of those in over here, which is how this area all started looking like that. I'm just wondering whether one more over this side, because you sort of seem to have got the theme, the Japanese theme going on here and down here, but as we stretch over into this area it sort of stops. So if we sort of put one of these up here off of a little road, that might just add just a little something. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a gravel road. What? Oh, they're up here, aren't they? Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. I know. And if we sort of come out, just sort of go up like that. There we go. Make a little bit of space there. I'm going to take these trees out if we use the right thing. There we go. Excellent. Oh, I took a few out at the top there. I didn't mean to. Let's pop some of those back in. Make this a little bit smaller. There we go. That's fine. And that should fit in now. Building already exists. Oh, I didn't read that. I'm a muppet. Okay, let's come over here and use the Move It mod. I'm going to grab that and copy that. Thank you kindly. And then we'll come back down here. Turn that around. That can go on there. And that probably needs to go a little bit lower, I would assume. Yeah, there we go. So you can actually get up the steps at the front. Excellent. Let's make this look a little bit nicer. There we go. I think that fits in there really well. I'm always keeping in mind, what does it look like if you were coming down here on the train? I mean, that just would catch your eye, wouldn't it? All of this stuff down here just looks absolutely fantastic. We'll probably do a time lapse so you can check all that out in a moment. Excellent. And we've got this little section here because it's got this. I've put in another warehouse. We're getting a bit short of goods over here. So I think I might just plant some normal trees around these as well. Yeah, that's okay. I don't like this one here poking up through the middle. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah. Oh, and that one, and that one. And this one, I shouldn't have put so many in here. Yeah, there we go. And this one. They're all encroaching on my lovely trees. And that one. There we go. We're back to how we were before. Nice. Right, what else could we add? Yeah, I'm just thinking if we can add something in here that we couldn't add in before because we didn't have enough room. Let's take this one here. If we just run this road, I don't know whether this will stay like this because I was originally going to run the monorail over to this side, so we may do something with that. I was going to ask you actually, what would you do to get the monorail? You see it runs all the way down here. To get it from here over to here, what would you do? Would you try and upgrade this road, cross the roundabout, go straight through there and out? I mean, that would all not line up nicely and stuff, but that would just mean changing so much stuff because it wouldn't fit under there. We'd have to destroy that. Yeah, all sorts. Or would you just sort of bring it down here, curve it round and go over the top? I think that would probably be the best thing, actually. And then this road here, I've got sidetracks, but I just want to do that. I just want to do that. I just want to do this. And I want to do that. Is we could then change this road here. Because it's already got trees down the side, we could make this. I'm going to do this, actually. There we go, to remind me. Yeah, we could have the monorail running down there, snaking through to our big brain IT area that we've got set up. And then it can curve off there, maybe come around here. I think that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That'll be another time. So what I was going to put in here was the service station and restaurant. So if I could fit that in there like that. Darn it, prop and trionic on. Okay, let's get the move it mod sorted. I think this would actually look... Let's take out some of these trees that are encroaching. We'll put some back in a minute. I think that... What do you reckon? So we've got our panda sanctuary. They're all coming in here. Panda sanctuary? Yeah. And then they can come over here as well. I just think we need to sort out the land. It's like all up and down and all over the place, isn't it? Let's use the move it mod. Same height as that. Yeah, Control H, same height as that. And then I'm going to take the height of this land, I think. That's probably about as good as it's going to get. Let's give these lovely folk some water. Just need a little bit down there and a little bit over there. I feel like... Oh, we don't need a car park because it's already got a car park built in here. So if you're coming down the highway... Do you know what you could do? If you're coming down the highway, how about this? We put this sign here. Zoop, zoop. So you know that there's some services. I would put it there. That's what we're going to just imagine. It's telling us about services. And then we're going to put it back here as well. Coming down the highway, services next right, and whatever our Japanese district is going to be called, and then you can come off this road here, swing it around, zoop, and come and enjoy the services. Yes, I think that's a fantastic idea. And then out the front, I'm going to put another one of these little parks because they're so cute. I love them. They look really, really nice. And then we can just decorate that with some nice trees around here as well. I know I say it a lot, but I think this area has turned out really, really nice. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, any suggestions, love to hear it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Be back here tomorrow for our vanilla playthrough in our Snow City, Antarctica. You can probably check out one of the videos on the screen, and I will see you all very soon. Have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.